Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Friday morning. Coming at you with my daily 8 a.m. video. So before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I am going to do a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subs. So in order to qualify, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button and then type in the comments sub or subscribed. So that's it. It's that simple. As it gets closer, I'll let you guys know what that is. So today I wanted to talk about Coinbase. Ticker is COIN. I did start a position when this company IPO'd. I did actually buy it. It rallied up to a little over 400, came back down to like 340, 330 range. I started my position at 344 was my cost base. I did, it did correct and dip down a little bit last week to the 250 range. I told myself if it went over 3, I'd buy. However, I didn't based on everything else going on in the market, and there were more appealing prices elsewhere that I wanted to add to my positions to average cost down. So I just didn't really get a chance to do it. So being the fact, obviously I make a video about Tattoo Chef often, I did fully build out that position. I'm actually over where I want it to be. It's kind of been hovering around the same price it's been for the past week. So, unless it goes down significantly, I'm not really looking to add to buy more. I was going to do an earnings on that today, but I did buy a position, so I thought I'd do this first because the earnings can always wait. Like, it's not a big deal. So Coinbase, bought it. There was, I'll just run the numbers of what I did. I bought it yesterday, at 255.12. I added 25% to my position. So I went real heavy because, like I said, my cost base was 344. It is now 315, so it did shoot down a lot. I would like to get my cost base under 300. However, I want to make sure it makes sense based on what the market's gonna, where I think it's gonna go. I do think it might stay where it's at, depending on, there's a lot of things that it varies on, but I could see basically the Fed saying interest rates are raising up now and treasury bonds are gonna go up and all that stuff, and inflation is getting out of control and it's over 4 or 5%. So we're gonna, as the interest rate raise, the market's gonna cool off and sell and go down a little more, obviously, because that's not good for the market. So I could see it doing that. So if it does that, I just want to make sure I'm prepared and can take advantage of great deals in the market. If it stays the same, I could see that too, or just say there's a lot of good news, like what happened last year, the cases are getting less and things are getting back to normal and people, we're all backed up and we're good to go. So then that would be good news for the market because then you're going to see more, pent up demand to travel and spending and things like that. So I could really see it going anyway. It's very hard to predict, and that's why I don't really like day trading or option trading or short-term trading in general. I see this stock right now at the, the 260, 250 range. And long term, I think it's so undervalued right now. Another reason it had a big sell-off recently because it rallied back from the first time up to 255 or 250 to 300. Well, Elon yesterday came out and said that he's no longer accepting Bitcoin as a payment for his Teslas and stuff like that due to it, being not good for the environment, the way you mine it and all that stuff. So something that he said in his tweet that I thought was interesting, he said, he is very, you gotta read it and analyze everything he says. He did say we're suspending. So he's not saying we're removing and we're never bringing this back. When he said suspended or suspend, basically what he's saying is we're removing it for now. And I think what he's saying is I want to see a cleaner alternative way to mine for Bitcoin or some, in some kind of cryptocurrency before he, encourages people to use it and buy his products. So again, the market's very emotional right now. Short term, yeah, that's not good. You're not gonna be able to use Bitcoin to buy Tesla anymore. Cool, or like maybe some companies will follow suit because whatever Elon says, a lot of companies just mimic. Maybe a bunch of companies don't accept anymore because of that. Like, oh, he's right. Like, yeah, we want to set a good example, this and that, which is very true. It could happen. However, I do think in the future there will be a way to get clean or, maybe solar or something like that, or will be more, solar dependent, and that way people can mine for Bitcoin cleaner and therefore he'd support it. So he did say temporarily suspend. So that could be 6 months, it could be a week, it could be a year, it could be 3 years, but long play, I'm holding the stock for 5 to 10 years. I really think there is a market for crypto, and this is obviously the biggest broker right now that's public, so I want to get involved. So I looked at it as a buying opportunity today, and that's why I took advantage of it. It shot down from 300 to 255. I think it rallied back actually during close yesterday. I think it went up to like 260 or 265. So it even rallied. So I bought it like at the bottom. That's luck, but I did buy it there. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a temporary thing. This stock is going to be super volatile. I could see it going anywhere from like 150 all the way up to like 500 by, this year. Like it's just going to go all over the place. So I'm really just going to buy on the dips and when it makes sense. Like I said, all the other stocks I was looking to buy positions of today, it just, nothing really screamed at me or had a big price movement of what I was looking at. Beyond Meat was one I was looking at, but I really want to get it in like the mid to low 90s. It's fluctuating around like 100 to 109 right now. So I just want to get it a little lower. If I average cost down, I want it to be significant, and I want to feel like I'm getting a real good deal in it. So that's another one I'm looking at. Cash. So I have been depleting my cash. I am at 20% right now. So a couple weeks ago, I was at 32, and obviously the market's been very rough. I am preparing for another leg down if possible. I think there might be one more, or this might be it. That's my opinion. I think the Fed dropped some really, honest news, and people are kind of waking up to it, even though we all kind of knew this was coming. It's just, I guess the Fed had to literally say it and blast it everywhere for people to panic and for it to come, to real. I don't know why it takes the Fed to say that, but we saw this coming from a mile away. So what my plan is, if the market legs down again, I'll go down to 10% cash. If the market stays the same, I'll probably stay around 18 and 20% cash and just take, chip at good deals that I like this, or Coursera, or Beyond Meat, places like that. If it rallies up, I probably will hold everything for now, and I'll just work my cash up, hopefully back up to 30. So that's kind of my plan. I'm just chipping at it. I don't really want to start any new positions unless there's a really good deal, like something's at like a bottom or very close to like a 52-week low that was like really growth that has good cash on the balance sheet. I might do something like that, but we'll see. But I do have a couple good ones on my watch list. But again, I'm really trying to look to build out my positions to take advantage of this deal, because a lot of the growth stocks that I'm in, they took, since February highs, they took anywhere from a 30 to like a 60% hit. So if I believe in these companies and like their evaluations, then like I should really be putting my money where my mouth is, averaging costs down. The short-term smoke will settle eventually. Could be in 2 months, could be in 6 months, could be the end of the year, but 3 to 5 year vision, this stuff, like you got to ask yourself, like, is what happened this week going to be something that we're going to be talking about in a year? Probably not. Would it be something we talked about 5 years? Probably not. It's not significant enough. So that's how you got to look at it as a long-term investor. So like this stock, average, I bought it today. So, if you're looking to start a position in Coinbase or want to get your feet wet in crypto, I like this stock a lot. They're super profitable. It's a great buy right now. They actually were going to IPO, I believe, at 240 or 250. So you're basically buying at the IPO price, which is great. It already went up to 400 or 420. So I do think it will definitely pass 52-week highs eventually. So yeah, that's all I got. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Tomorrow I will have my 4 growth stocks. It's probably going to be pretty ugly, so we'll see. I'm actually excited to see what the numbers look like this week, and that's all I got. So if you want to check that out, make sure you subscribe, and don't miss it. And again, put sub below if you want to have a free entry in the giveaway when I hit 1,000 subs. That's it. Peace.